There aren't enough people of color in fiction novels. Bookstores are filled with millions of pages of the same bleached heroes and pale romances. It is dull, clichéd, regressive and disappointing. Hi. My name is Jennett, and I wanted to write a book where the main cast wasn't a bunch of white people with a token person of color, but was filled with diverse people from all races, ethnicities, social backgrounds and economic statuses. I have played around with a few different stories that aren't quite at the publishing stage, but the greatest of these is Crybaby and Friends. Crybaby and Friends is a story about 13 people who suddenly find that everyone around them has disappeared. No one answers the phones, there are no drivers in the cars, no people in their houses. Each of them must come to terms with survival, and how to deal with the fact that they are, in one way or another, alone. This is the basic draft for the front cover. Childish, yes, but I wanted to pursue the stick figure idea because I like the idea of condensing the different characters into something a bit easier for the reader to recognize before they are deep into the story. This first one is Crybaby, the titular character. She is black. And the rest of the main cast, as you can see, is filled with people of color. Now, stories which do contain people of color often have gross and offensive cliches riddled throughout the pages. This is something I avoid when writing. The hero, the doctor, the pragmatic parent and determined brother are all people of color. The drug dealer? White. I can feel some accusations of racism against white people brewing as I type this script, and it makes me smile. I am white. I wrote these characters the way I did because, in my experience, the white trash trailer park subculture of America tends to produce a lot of questionable people. I know this because I am from that culture. It is rough, gritty, and it teaches you to take things before others take them first. I do not deserve money for writing Crybaby and Friends. No one deserves a reward for making sure to include people of color. That should be done automatically. Money, however, pays for printed copies of the story. It pays for advertising and editing. It pays for professional cover design and distribution. I am starting this campaign because I want to see this story influence diversity in stories for years to come.